my channel. My name is Saba and I post weekly videos based on beauty, lifestyle, fashion and YouTube growth. If you guys would like to be featured in my next YouTube video, then make sure that you take a screenshot of one of my videos while you're watching it and then post it on your Instagram and tag me into that post as well so that it gets shared with other people too. So in today's video I am going to be sharing with you guys how I create this stage day makeup look that I'll wear on a daily basis. If I am going anywhere, if I'm in a rush or anything like that, this is something that I put together within 10 minutes. That's what it looks like, and if you guys can see, it is really nice and really put together, really glowy and really quick as well. So it's been a while and I thought I would just do a chit chat video with you guys while I am getting ready and just show you the techniques and the changes that I've had in my makeup routine. So first of all, I am going to go in with my chapstick. So I always use the Carmex one to go on my lips. Lately the weather has been really cold and my lips just feel really dry. And then for moisturizer, I still haven't changed. So if you guys have been following me for like 2 years or something, you would have known that this Body Shop moisturizer is the one that I've been using for a very long time. And I did add other moisturizers to the routine, but they never suited me that well. So currently we have lockdown, and that's why my eyebrows, my hair, everything is just completely getting out of control. So I've brought you guys a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing, because it's all about makeup and you guys need to see my face. So the first thing I do is always go in with my foundation. So today I am using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in the shade Amaretti. I have ordered the new one that's just come out, and that will take a couple of days probably to arrive. So once that gets here, I am going to definitely do a review on that foundation because I'm quite excited. Literally, I've got a love and hate relationship when it comes to this foundation. For some odd reason, it tends to crease around my mouth area over here, and in other areas it just does not settle very well throughout the day. So I'm really looking forward to the other one to see how that works. And this is very scented as well. I'm actually quite happy how she has listened to the customers and her followers, and she's actually bringing out a foundation completely changed and suited to other people's requests, which people or companies don't tend to normally do. So that's actually quite amazing. I can see already, if you guys can tell, I'm not too sure, but the foundation is already looking so dry on my face. So what I'm gonna do is, after every layer of makeup that I'm gonna apply on it, I'm actually gonna go in with the Urban Decay setting spray. So I'm gonna use the all-nighter setting spray after every layer that I apply on my face. That's one thing with this foundation that I have not liked, and still to this day it's still doing the same thing. It's too drying for my face basically. So once that dries, I am going to apply the concealer. For concealer, I've been using Maybelline Fit Me still to this day in number 10. And what I do is apply the concealer under my eyes and I leave it for at least a couple of minutes, and then I do my eyebrows and then come back to it again, because it sets underneath and it's not too wet to where it would start moving when we start using the sponge or brush. So it's always good to leave it for a minute or two, because then this sponge is not going to absorb it, or a brush that you're using is not going to end up absorbing it, and you will get more coverage under your eyes. So in a triangular shape, I am going to apply concealer. With concealer, I like to go absolutely ham, because this is one of the things that really matters. I do have dark circles and I love to hide them. So for eyebrows, I'll be using two different things today. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pomade, which I use majority of the time anyway, and then I also use the MAC Shape and Shade Brow Tint. It's a marker, very fine tip marker. So if you see, it is really fine. So it gives you this really nice fake brow effect, which I like to do at the front of my brows especially. So the outside of my brow, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. So right now I am only filling it up like this because my eyebrows are literally like out of control. Then I am going to go in with the same concealer that I used, and I'm just going to clean the underbrow area so that the extra hairs that are out at the moment and are going out of control, we can literally control them and just trick people in thinking that our eyebrows are actually done from the salon. And then to set my eyebrows in place, I use the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. My eyebrows are actually really stubborn because if you notice, when I brush them up like that, with a lot of people I see that their eyebrow hair are so light that they sit up. Mine are like, nope, we are not going to sit up like that. Anyway, so that's one eyebrow done. I can actually cut this hair from the top if I wanted to, but I am going to let it grow for a bit and then cut it off because I can see that they are a little bit long here. Now we are going to go in with the sponge and use it over the concealer that we put on just earlier on. Now as you can see, it actually gives more coverage because we let it sit for a couple of minutes. I like to take it all the way up here so that it kind of makes like a straight line all the way through. So for powder, it's the Laura Mercier powder as always. You use a damp sponge and then take it underneath. With my bronzer, I used to use the Hoola bronzer all the time. Still to this day I do use it, but I've ventured out a little bit and started using other ones. And today I am going to be using the Estee Lauder one. It is a tester which I got ages ago and it's still going strong. I mean, I use it all the time, but even then it just does not finish. And then what I do for my nose, I just pinch the brush, go in my bronzer, just like that. So I don't go with a separate brush, I just use this. Because on a daily basis, I am in a hurry when I'm doing my makeup. This makeup takes me about like less than 10 minutes to do. It's just that I'm filming and talking, hence why it's taken me a little bit longer. So for my blush, I am going to go in with my Revlon blush in the shade Marvelous, which I use all the time as well. With blushes, I don't tend to venture out much because they're all the same shades and kind of like the same formula. It just doesn't make much of a difference, to be honest. There was a time in the middle where my skin was really like breaking out, so I had to switch up like my moisturizer and try like different things, and that's when all these different products actually came in to my makeup routine, because I didn't know what was going on with my skin at that time. I don't know if it was lockdown, the fact that I was using too much makeup and then all of a sudden I stopped using makeup. But now I started using makeup again, and that's just a pick-me-up kind of thing for my own daily routine. Otherwise I just sit like a sloth all day and I just don't get anything done. But if I get up, get ready, do my makeup, it makes a whole lot of difference. I tend to use the same pinky shade on my nose as well. This gives a nice flushed look. For my waterline, I am using the pencil in Fascinating from MAC, and I am going to use that on my waterline. I was using a lot of black, but I do prefer using the shade white as well. So you can see white makes so much difference. It just literally opens up your eye instead of using black. I was using black for the longest time and then I switched to white because it's winter and we just look dull anyways because of lockdown. So I just want to give myself that wake up look, and white does it perfectly. For mascara today I am using the Ted Baker mascara. I have started skipping my liner, even though when I do use it I have found my new favorite, which is the Ted Baker one, and it is a marker felt tip and it is amazing. But for mascaras I've been using different ones. I've used Maybelline and right now I am on my Ted Baker one, which I really like as well. I do feel that the more coats that you apply, the longer your lashes will be. Now right now I am going to show you guys what the difference it actually makes in terms of length. So can you see the difference? That's the one with mascara and without mascara. Now let me apply the second coat. So this is the second coat. I really love this mascara, definitely. I will be repurchasing it. So now that I am happy with the way my lashes are looking, we are on our final step, and the final step is applying lip liner. Today I am using the Soar lip liner from MAC. It is a really nice pink shade. And for lipstick I am going to be using the MAC Meher. It's a really beautiful dark pink shade. Now that we're done, last spritz of the Urban Decay. And this is our makeup complete. I don't tend to use highlighters anymore because doing this routine, and if you want like more of a dewy look, you can go in with the Morphe setting spray because it makes a ton of a difference. You can use this all-nighter for a all-day setting where your makeup will not move at all, and you can use the Morphe setting spray for more dewy kind of look where you can see the glow from within. Right now you can see obviously there are lights shining all over my face, but let me just zoom out a little bit. You can see how my face is just glowing, so I don't actually need another highlighter to be applied on the highest point of my face because my face is glowing from within itself. So I'm quickly going to go and do my hair and then I'll be right back. So guys, this is the finished look, and if you guys can see how flawless this makeup actually looks, and that's what I do now. There is very minimal effort involved and yet the results are amazing. I would quickly like to thank each and every one of you who subscribed to my channel and made it to the 1,000 subscribers mark, because it was a journey and a half. One day I will sit down and probably make a video talking all about it, what I went through and how I reached where I am right now. I would just like to thank you all for that. Do not forget to subscribe and like this video, and I shall catch you guys in my next one. Bye.